What's going on, folks? This is Mr. Apathy, Devlin James, coming to you with what hopefully will be a quick video. Today, I want to share something that took place last week, where I got a chance to see what a 40-year-old hoe looks like via iPhone. I work with this guy who is a complete and utter pussy hound. And when I say pussy hound, I mean pussy hound. If you're standing in the hall talking to him, you can always tell if a woman is walking by because his eyes will just dart straight to her form, like heat-seeking missiles. And he has gained a reputation for himself within the office, which is not good at all. Honestly, I try to limit my dealings with him in the office. I don't need to be in the shadow of his negative press. Years ago, I made the mistake of telling him about the website Plenty of Fish. Needless to say, he has banged a lot of women from that website. And we're not talking models here. Not unless subpar, pear-shaped women are now the craze, and I didn't get the memo. How do I know what these women look like? Well, he showed me a couple of them on his iPhone, which resulted with me banning him from ever showing me any more goddamn pictures of the women he's banging. Flash forward to last week. I think it was last Friday. The market was closed, so my day was pretty much over. I strolled over to the window and peered out into the parking lot at my car and began fantasizing about jumping in it and getting the hell out of Dodge. This was about the same time he came racing down the aisles towards me, eyes wide open, iPhone in hand as he scrolled through the pics. Right away, I was like, bro, whatever you're about to show me, I really don't want to see it. I figured it was just more pics of another one of his conquests, and honestly, I was in no mood to see beastly women with cottage cheese cellulite bodies. It's my friend's ex-wife, man. She totally turned into a freak overnight. Okay, let me brief you on everything to move this along. Apparently one of his close friends, who he has known since they were both 14, finally got his divorce finalized. His friend was married to his wife for 20 years before she decided that she wanted to explore her wild side and get dick from a whole bunch of other guys. One of them being my coworker, since she was sending him nude pics. He told me that she joined Adult Friend Finder because she wants to get into swinging. And she's off to an early start since she sent him a movie of her getting dug out by some random dude. And as the title told you, this woman is now 40. The 40-year-old hoe. They say that every woman goes through a hoe phase at some point in her life. So I guess the time is right now for her. Now I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions. I know I did. And I'll get into that. But the second thing that hit my mind behind why is your friend's ex-wife sending you this shit? I mean, are you really his friend? Then I felt bad for his friend. Could you imagine committing your life to a woman for 20 years of your life? That's 20 years after the wedding ceremony. 20 years after your best man gives that "I wish you both the best of luck" speech in front of all your family and close friends. That's 20 years of trying to please this woman that you love, who you think will be with you for the rest of your life. Then you wake up one day and she tells you she wants to have a number of random guys run a train on her. See guys, this is another reason why you go your own way, to avoid bullshit like this. Of course, She initiated the divorce, and I'm sure he is paying for it somehow. Now, I turned my focus on my coworker, who was obviously interested in sampling his so-called best friend's ex-wife. And knowing his reputation, I asked him with my best impersonation of Jim Brown, "So, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna bang your boy's ex-wife? What you gonna do?" My coworker was literally sweating bullets. I don't know, man. I really don't know. So I told him, "Yo, that's your boy. You guys have known each other since you were 14. You grew up together." And my coworker was now in his early 40s. I think he's like 43 or so. So he had been friends with this guy for quite some time. Then I offered my assessment and opinion of the situation, which I'm guessing was why he came over to see me in the first place. Honestly, bro, if I were in your place, I wouldn't even think about doing it. I mean, come on. This is your boy. It's already fucked up that his ex-wife is sending you pictures of her spread eagle and movies of her getting banged by some random dude, all behind his back. It would be even more fucked up if you were to go ahead and actually bang your boy's ex-wife. Now, I'm not saying this like I'm judging you on your actions, because I don't do that. I don't judge. I'm just saying that some people, other people, would see you doing something like that as being fucked up. I mean, think about it. How would your boy feel if he knew that you were banging out his ex-wife? That's when he went on to tell me, well, he has a new woman in his life, and she's a keeper. He then proceeded to show me pics of his boy and his girl, his new girl, as he read me her professional credentials. Yeah, I told him he needs to hurry up and lock it down with her. And as he's telling me all this, I'm wondering if he's really so concerned about his friend's happiness that he wants him to lock it down with a so-called good woman, or if when his friend hooks up with this good woman, it would make him feel less guilty about banging his ex-wife. I wonder. So then I hit him with, well, even if your friend is dumb enough to get married a second time to this new woman and start a life with her, you have to remember, he did still devote 20 years of his life to his ex-wife, which means he had loved her at one point. Even if he marries his current girlfriend and starts a new life with her, and you go after the fact and take a dip in his ex-wife's pool, some people will still see that as fucked up, since that is, of course, your boy. In fact, some people may even consider you to be a world-class piece of shit for doing something like that. And again, understand when I say some people, I'm not talking about me at all. No. No. I don't judge people. I always say that judging is the job of universal karma. But some people, some other people, may think you are one greasy ass, low-life piece of shit for boning your boy's ex-wife. If you guys could have seen the look on this cat's face after hearing me say all this, it looked like something out of a cartoon skit. He was really in the midst of a moral dilemma. Then I took a good look at the ex-wife, who really was not all that. She really looked trashy and worn out, to be honest. And I said to him, I don't see what the hell the mystique is with this chick anyway, guy. I mean, look at her. She looks sickly. And she has no body. He had shown me a picture of her bent over with her rear end to the camera. I mean, look at this. She has a flat ass. Come on, guy. Her ass looks like a board with a crack running up the middle. What do you want with that? And I mean, seriously, look how sickly she looks. How many guys have ran through her already from that website? She might have caught something. Dude, do you really want to risk that shit? It ain't worth it, man. It really isn't worth it. Well, the conversation ended with him walking away, still unsure whether or not he'll end up being another notch on his friend's ex-wife's belt. I am going to conclude this video by saying, men, this is just another glaring example of why we should avoid marriage altogether and go our own way. You have all these housewives turning into hoes. And if that isn't bad enough, they're going after their ex-husband's friends? Already this woman has destroyed this man's life and humiliated him. Could you imagine how embarrassing it is for him knowing that his family and friends know that his wife, his ex-wife, is now a major whore who's doing gangbangs and swinger parties? And on top of all that, she's soliciting your friends, who you've known for years, to be a part of her cock train. And if you have a friend like my coworker, who thinks more about his dick than anything else, man, the hits just keep on coming in, don't they? I tried to do my part by talking him out of it, but I have a feeling he's going to do what he's going to do. I told him to keep me posted on what develops, so when he lets me know or gives me an update, I will let all of you know. This is some sad shit, man. Anyway, this is Mr. Apathy, Devlin the Comic. Feel free to rate and comment on this video. Have any of you guys come across situations like this? Feel free to share this video if you liked it, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Many more videos to come.